seated comfortably in the awareness of being the soul, in the company of angelic souls. You realize the guidance that is available, the guidance provided by the Supreme Soul, the one that plays the part of a teacher, of a perfect parent, the one that is willing to help you restore your peace, love, and happiness. Let us hear the words of wisdom coming from that supreme source.
You sing the song of your own experience. I have attained whatever I wanted. Therefore, what else remains to be done? The meeting between new rivers and the ocean has already taken place. To merge means to have a meeting. So you have to celebrate a meeting, have you not? The ocean is not separate from the Ganges rivers, and the Ganges are not separate from the ocean. The meeting of the ocean and the Ganges is eternal. To merge means to become equal. The Father gives loving congratulations to all of you who have become equal.
How uplifting are these words of wisdom, to be seen as being equal to the highest. In confusion, in ignorance, there is constant doubt. You are not sure whether you are able to reach your potential. How can anyone think of themselves as being equal to the highest? And here, when you have the image of a river meeting the ocean, the river is unique, and the river is not the ocean. The river is flowing, is happy to bring lots of things into the ocean. Some are useful, some are rubbish, but the river has to flow, and the ocean has to accommodate everything. The river has a certain length and a certain quantity of water. The ocean is almost unlimited. The ocean has many, many rivers that are merging into it. Then how can they be equal? The soul is compared to a river of knowledge, and the Supreme Soul is compared to an ocean of knowledge. However, when they meet, their level has to be the same. You cannot meet if the river is down here and the ocean is up here, or the other way around. If the river is up here, how can it meet the ocean? The level has to be completely equal. And that equality is in your mind, in your stage. Sharing your experience of realizing for 1 minute that your mind can be equal to the mind of the Supreme in the experience of peace. Peace is the same for all. In that moment when you understand yourself as a soul when you realize your truth, when you are in your form, which is original and eternal, you are equal. You are the same. You experience a mind that is full of bliss, full of bliss, full of love. And in that equality, you can celebrate a meeting with the Supreme. Why this meeting is so important? Because it is inevitable. In the same way, the river cannot say, I'm not going to go to the ocean anymore. I want to change my flow. It doesn't make any sense. The river belongs to the ocean. The river enjoys its journey up to the ocean or down to the ocean. In the same way, the human soul enjoys its beautiful journey in this human existence up to the point where it will be reunited in the mind with the Supreme Soul, up to the point where the soul returns back to the soul world, to its home. So everything has its own time and place, and it is about the time now to be reunited with the Supreme Soul, to meet Him once again, and to take His guidance in order to be happy once again. Let us hear more words of wisdom.
From the beginning, the Father blessed you with Tatatvam, which means the same applies to you. You have been blessed with the same applies to you in your mind and in your form. You have been blessed with in your way of living, religion, and your action and behavior. Those who have received these blessings experience themselves to be constantly close and equal to the Father. He is pleased to see his children who are close and equal to him. By simply using one expression from morning to the end of the day, you will constantly swing in the swing of a meeting in which matter and weaknesses both become your servants to swing you. All treasures will become the decoration of this elevated swing. You will not have to labor to imbibe virtues and powers, but they will automatically decorate your swing of this meeting in which you and the Father become equal and merge. The basis of constantly swinging in such a swing is the one expression equal to the Father.
It's such a royal vision. Tattvam, same applies to you. Human beings are usually in a complex of superiority. They feel they are better than others. So if they receive a compliment, if they are praised, they feel entitled to that praise. They wouldn't say, same applies to you. They would feel, this applies to me only. Or human beings can be subject of a complex of inferiority. They would feel that they have weaknesses and defects and someone else is good. They would look up to only a few and feel, yeah, you have all that virtues, all that qualities, but they do not apply to me. Either one way or the other, the intellect is confused, the consciousness is in forgetfulness, forgetting who you truly are. It takes a big king, royalty, sovereignty, the awareness of being a king of kings to be able to tell everyone, same applies to you. Whatever you see in me as being beautiful, truthful, generous, it actually exists in you. How else would you be able to see it? If you've seen it, you've got it. So whenever you see a quality, then it applies to you. The Supreme Soul comes with awakening your awareness that whatever praise, whatever qualities you appreciate in the Supreme, His peaceful nature, His knowledgeful, His blissful nature, same applies to you. It is very royal, and it helps you to see that others are also like yourself. Let us make this our slogan, same applies to you. And let us see together, I will make myself invisible, which are the aspects of becoming the one that experiences equality. When the rivers are meeting the ocean, what does it take to feel that same applies to you? Your consciousness is the same as the one of the Supreme. Let us hear from you. When you say that you are a master of what? If you look at that image, it is a riddle. Each little image can answer the question. So the first question, to experience that equality, you are a master of what?
Matter.
Yes, and?
And your mind.
Yes, you are a master of all the treasures. That little image with all the treasures in it, the box, the curfew that has all the jewels. You are the master of all the treasures. When you are in that awareness, you become equal to the Supreme, equal to the Father. What is the meaning of equality?
Same as the other.
Same as the other, yes. There is a balance. It has to be, for that meeting to take place, there has to be equality in your vision, equality in your qualities, equality in your virtues. Whom are you meeting? You are meeting with whom?
The ocean, the river is meeting the ocean, soul is meeting the Supreme Soul, the Father.
Yes, yes, the realization of the most important meeting now, meeting the Supreme Soul. What does it mean that you are the same with someone? Does it mean that they are your twin brother?
You feel you have the right because you are equal. You don't feel that you are below or above, just you have the right. You just have like a friend, relaxed and you with him. You can do anything with him.
Yes, you feel comfortable and you feel at ease. And it is not about the body being equal, it is about feelings and your inner stage. What do you do when you meet someone?
Celebration.
Yes. And also the final question, where are you now? Are you in that celebration or is there any other option? Where are human beings now?
Human beings are in Iron Age, which are not aware of this beautiful meeting, but we are in this beautiful meeting, the souls.
Yes. Yes, you can also describe it as a fair, a jamela, a very chaotic, noisy party where no one knows what they are doing. And from that fair, from that big gathering, big meeting without any aim and objective, it takes just one moment to awaken your awareness and to realize that you have the potential of living the life of an angel. You're sharing now?
Yeah, it's a golden chance to meet the Supreme and make most of it. And he gives us that blessing of the Tattvam. I think Sujata also wants to share.
Yeah, I love the river. The river has to flow. River can't stay in one place. It has to flow. And it flows through the mountains and the rocks and everything. So go through all of that and flow and reach to the ocean. And ocean is waiting wide open, and just reach there and merge there and enjoy that meeting with the ocean, and the river get cleansed and become an ocean when it's just get merged. Such a beautiful way of visualizing it and reaching there. And like Yona said, the river takes the rubbish as well as it just goes there and merge, but ocean is always pristine, beautiful.
The practice today can be that of Tattvam. Will you remember these two words, Tattvam? Same applies to you. They are the words of the Supreme addressed to you, the soul. Whatever qualities and powers you see in the highest awareness, the same applies to you. And you can practice today this royalty, this attitude of a king. You, the soul, are a king. And you can see that everyone around you has a potential of awakening to being a king. Same applies to them. See them as being potential kings. See them as angels in progress. Keep this vision, and in no time the world will be transformed. Have a wonderful day. We'll meet again tomorrow. Bye-bye.